Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. I am Grace. We will be practicing a Yin Asana. It's a little slower. We'll be holding the poses a little longer. It's more restorative. And our focus today is going to be on Samadhi, going into Samadhi periodically throughout our practice. Welcome. So glad that you are here. You can go to ecstaticyoga.studio or oneworldcommunity.com for more information on our trainings and retreats. So we will begin. So begin by gently and kindly closing your eyes and bringing your awareness inward into sensation, vibration, and beginning to breathe naturally in your natural flow, but we're going to bring that breath into the lower abdomen. So practicing inhaling and exhaling into the lower abdomen. And taking this time to check inside and scanning the body with your awareness, noticing the aliveness, energy, the prana, any movements of energy, warmth, cool, pulsing, tingling. Also noticing the emotional body. And trying to avoid the temptation to label anything or define anything. Simply bask in the felt sense of your being. For sure, not judging anything. Just witnessing, noticing. And taking this moment now to set for yourself an intention, always in the positive and the present tense. And beginning now to make some nice circles, some gentle pelvic grinds as you just move around. And taking your time in this. We're going to take our time and notice sensation, and if you want to go a little slower or kind of just stop and make gentle movements in any spots. Keeping that breath flowing, the energy moving. Keeping the body flowing and moving. And going the other direction now. And I invite you to breathe through the nose if you can. And add the Ujjayi breath if you'd like, where we close that throat just a little bit. Glottis in the throat. And You can hear the breath like the ocean breath. And beginning to just make some spontaneous movements, whatever feels right, feels good. Enjoying moving and playing in your body. Keeping the breath flowing, the energy moving. And then coming back to center. And I'm going to invite you to take those feet together. In our butterfly, you can open up those feet a little bit. And flapping those butterfly wings. And rocking back and forth a little bit. Cushion. Rocking back and forth. Feeling those sits bones rocking back and forth. And then beginning to hinge forward. Then you can come to a block in front of you. You can put a block in front of you. Or you can just make it a natural forward fold. Honoring your body. You can have that block at any position. Just folding forward. And we're going to rest in this forward fold for a few breaths. Bringing the awareness to the body and to the breath. Breathing into that belly. Fully present. And coming back, and we're going to gently walk those hands up. And relax these legs. And let's go back into an easy pose. We're going to bring the hands behind us. And we're going to lift that pelvis up. Taking a couple breaths here. Noticing all those beautiful sensations in the physical and energetic body. And releasing down. Beautiful job. We're going to go into a little twist. So we're going to take the right hand on the left knee. Left hand is right behind. Inhaling up, elongating the spine. And exhale, twisting. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. And continue for a couple more breaths on your own. And releasing to the center. Little soft twist to the opposite side, to the right, back to center. And we are going to take the left hand onto the right knee. Right hand is back behind the back. Inhaling, elongating the spine. And exhaling, twisting. And continuing that for a few more breaths. Diving into your own expanding energy field. and releasing back to center. I'm going to do one more warm up and get into a little more postures. So we're going to take that left hand over to the mat beside the left leg, and we're going to take the right arm up and open up that side body, the right side body, and breathe into that for a couple breaths. You can engage those bandhas if you like. Mula Bandha is at your kegels, the tip of your tailbone. Uddiyana Bandha, the belly comes in and up. Jarandala Bandha, the chin comes in a little and the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. And breathe. One more deep breath, reaching in, opening up that side body, and exhaling back to center. And bringing that right hand down to the mat beside the right leg and knee, and we're going to bring that left arm up and over into another nice open stretch for the side body. And breathe. Engage the bandhas. Bringing the awareness inward. Beautiful. And coming back to neutral. We're going to go into our first samadhi. So I invite you to just sit in your easy pose. Have the arms and hands in a relaxed position. And we're going to bring ourselves through the koshas. So bringing the awareness to the body, the Pranamayakosha, feeling where your legs are, feeling where the body's connected to the earth on your mat, feeling the pelvis and the hips, the lower abdomen, sacrum, the lumbar spine, your lower vertebrae to your thoracic, the mid vertebrae, all the way to the cervicals, feeling the abdominal organs, the digestive organs, the ribs around all those sacred organs, the chest, the clavicle bone, the shoulder blades, shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the forearms, the hands and fingers. Bringing your awareness to the front and back of the neck, the jaw, loosening up that jaw a little, relaxing it, feeling all the cranial bones, all the muscles around those bones. And your awareness to the eyes, the eye sockets, that optical nerve going back, the nose, the lips, the ears, the ear canal. 360 degrees, the physical body, fully present, embracing that sacred body, sacred embodiment. Keeping the breath flowing. Take some deep breaths into the lower belly. We move into the Pranamayakosha. Bringing that prana and life force into the body. Noticing sensation in the body. You may feel that heart beating, that pulsation of the heart. as it ever expands throughout your body. Noticing all the aliveness within you, all that prana. The Ida and Bengali nadis and the great river, the Sushumna, coming straight up through the core of your body, up the spine, moving the energy. All the chakras spinning. The Vayas, all those energy systems. We gently and kindly move into the Pranamayakosha, the emotional mental body. Noticing the emotions, the thoughts, witnessing without defining or labeling, just basking in that kaleidoscope of emotional energy. Without judgment, leaning into it, basking in it, not pushing any of it away. Wherever you are at in this moment is where you're at. Total acceptance. And moving into concentration, we're going to bring all our attention into our heart. Focused concentration. If thought arises, simply label it thinking and bring your energy and attention and your awareness back into your heart. As you breathe and relax. One pointed attention. Pranamayakosha, relaxing concentration. We're moving into meditation. Allow everything to go and simply bask in pure awareness. And allowing that to bring you directly into samadhi. Silent stillness. Pure presence. Pure awareness. where you experience yourself as everything, yet no one thing in particular. Everywhere, nowhere. Beginning to bring your awareness back. Bring your attention back into the breath, the Pranamayakosha. Inhaling and exhaling through the belly, the lower abdomen. We're going to move into three-part yogic breaths, inhaling into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Holding and exhaling completely. Belly, ribs, and chest. Exhaling completely. One more three-part yogic breath. Belly, ribs, and chest. Beautiful job in letting it go. Coming back into the body. We're going to move into our table pose for some cat-cow. Flexion and extension of our spine. Inhaling into our cow as we stick that tailbone up, arch the back, and lift the head and the shoulders. And cat, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, round that back like a Halloween cat, and drop the head. Inhaling into our cat. Inhaling into our cow, and exhaling into cat. Fully connected to the body, feeling the hands on the mat, the knees and shins, the backs of the feet. Supported and connected and grounded to the earth. And beginning to make any little circles or spontaneous movements in your cat-cow. Keeping the breath flowing. And coming back to center. Beautiful job. We're going to go into a little balancing table. So bringing that right arm up, extending forward, and left leg up, extending back. And breathe. You can engage these bandhas while you breathe here. One more breath. And releasing down. Beautiful job. We're going to go to the other side. Inhaling the left arm up, extending that out, and right leg, extending that left leg back. And breathe. One more breath. And releasing down. Beautiful job. And let's come into a child's pose. And open up the knees a little and come into a nice child's pose. Resting into your own heart. And then coming back up into your table, we're going to do a little thread the needle. So bringing that right arm up, stretching it up towards the heavens, and then we're going to bring it through underneath the armpit, the left arm, and rest that shoulder down onto the mat. Rest the head to the side and breathe. Relaxing into this posture. Filling yourself with prana and breath. And on your next inhale, we'll come out and reach that arm all the way back up and down. We're going to go to the other side now. Inhaling the left arm up and exhaling that hand down through underneath the armpit, the right armpit, resting the head to the side and breathe. On your next inhale, bring that arm up and bringing it back down. And just moving again in your body a little bit. In your cat, you can bring those hips to the side, one side and the other. Enjoying moving in the body. And we are going to come up onto our knees, move into a little camel posture. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tuck that tailbone under just a little bit to open up these lumbar. We don't crunch them when we go into the back bend. Bring the hands onto the small of the back. Inhaling up and into a slight back bend. Chest is open, heart is open. Head isn't dropping down, but it's heading going towards the back in alignment with the spine. And breathe. And I invite you now, if you'd like to go a little deeper into the camel and bring your hands down to your heels, opening up the chest and the heart, and breathe. Or you can just stay where you are. Remembering you can always go into child's pose or savasana at any time. You need to relax. One more breath. And coming back up. And let's move back into a child's pose for a few more breaths. Opening up those knees, letting the belly come in, be really comfortable. Dive into sensation, dive into your own being. I invite you now to clasp the hands behind your back. You can lean forward so you can bring the head down to the mat. Coming up a little bit, opening up those shoulders, and breathe. Beautiful job in relaxing down. And we're going to bring those feet out in front of us. We're going to do a single forward fold. So I have the left leg out, bend that right leg so the sole of the right foot is resting on the inner thigh of the left. And we're going to inhale as we elongate, exhale, folding forward. And we're just going to be hinging at the hips for a moment. And when you get to that place where you're on your edge, the back leg muscles, those hamstrings, that hamstring muscle tells you that's about enough. Allow the spine to round. And give your foot a little massage if you like, or your knee or your thigh. And breathe. See if you can hinge a little deeper in your hip. And gently and kindly coming up. Always honoring this sacred body. We're going to switch legs. Right leg is straight out. Left leg is bent in. Left foot is resting on the inner thigh of the right leg. Inhale, we're going to elongate up. Exhale, hinging forward. Beautiful job. And breathe. And when you get to that edge, allow the spine to round. You can massage those feet, that knee or thigh. Whatever works best for you, where your body is at. Continue to breathe and dive into sensation. Touching your body, knowing it is a sacred being. And then gently and kindly coming all the way up. And we are going to go into a boat posture, or balancing posture. We're going to balance on that sacrum and bring those heels up. Straighten the legs as best as you can, arms to the side. Engage your bandhas and breathe. And find a drishti, a spot in front of you to gaze at. One more breath. And coming down. Beautiful job. We're going to scoot to the front of the mat. And we're going to do a few spinal rocks. And we're going to end up on the mat with our back on the mat, keeping our knees up. We're going to go into a little samadhi here. Bringing the awareness to the body. All the sensations in the physical body. You can bring your knees together and open the feet up a little bit. We're going to relax here for a few moments. Feeling the earth where your body's connected to. The earth and the earth supporting your physical body. Moving into breath. Pratyahara, sensation. Pranamayakosha, expanding further out from your body. All your awareness on the breath and sensation. And moving into the Pranamayakosha, noticing the emotional and mental body. Witnessing it. Allowing it to be what it is. No judgment. Diving into the Vijnanamayakosha concentration. Bringing your awareness to the third eye. All your attention and awareness to the third eye. That spot in the very center between your eyebrows. The center between the eyes, up between the eyebrow. Third eye, Ajna chakra. Keep the breath flowing. The full concentration is on your third eye chakra. Release that concentration. Bring your awareness into meditation. Letting go of the one point of focus and allow your consciousness to be an uninterrupted flow of pure awareness, leading you into silent stillness. Samadhi, everywhere, nowhere in particular. Every aspect of your being is completely stopped and still. You are simultaneously everywhere, yet no one place in particular. Coming back to the body, bringing breath into the belly. Taking a couple 3-part yogic breaths into the belly, the ribs, and all the way up into the chest. And relax. Like a wave. Beautiful job. Let's bring those knees into the chest, hugging them in and rocking back and forth a little. Good job. We'll move into a little bridge. Let's go into our 2-legged table for a little warm up. Feet are on the mat, knees are up, arms alongside, and let's just lift those hips. Hold that there halfway, noticing sensation. And coming down from the upper thoracic to the lower, all the way down to the lumbar, rolling all the way back down, relaxing that sacrum and tailbone. Complete release of the spinal column. And we're going to lift up again, halfway. A nice inhale. And releasing down like a string of pearls on that spinal column, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down to the lumbar, feeling the sacrum relax and even the tailbone. And this next time with our inhale, we're going to go into a full bridge. So inhale coming all the way up. We're going to arch that back up. We're going to bring the hands clasped underneath us, the shoulder blades together. lifting up into a beautiful bridge. Heart is open. Imagining there's a block between your knees so your knees aren't spreading out. And breathe. One more breath. And releasing down, releasing the hands, releasing those shoulder blades, coming down one vertebrae at a time. And let's bring those knees into the chest and roll around. Beautiful job. Let's bring those legs up for a nice little inversion. If you'd like to stay here, or you can move into half shoulder stand, lifting those hips, bringing the hands to the small of the back. Feet should be right over the head, and breathe. And let's hinge over into our plow. Those feet may or may not come back to the floor or the ground. This is where I'm feeling it today. And let's bring those knees into the chest. Bring the hands down to the mat, and we'll roll down one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful job. We're going to go into a fish and another back bend. This is more of a back bend up, a smaller back bend in. We're lifting the chest area, the upper back. So we're going to have our palms down flat on the mat. We're going to bring each hand underneath the buttocks with the palms down, coming with the forearms resting on the mat, pushing into the elbows and the forearms and lifting the upper body and the head, and then gently bringing the head down to the mat in our fish. And breathe. One more breath. And releasing down. Beautiful job. We're going to move into a little twist. So we have the right leg straight out, left knee bent with the left foot flat on the mat. And we're going to come up onto that right side just a little to protect that lower back. Keep it neutral. And we're going to bring the right knee over, the left knee over to the right hand on the left knee. And the left arm is going to come out 90 degrees, and you're going to move that left head twisted so it's gazing out over the left fingertips. And breathe into this nice, beautiful, deep twist. And releasing the leg, bringing yourself flat on your back, and we're going to switch legs. Bring that right leg up, that knee's bent Right foot's on the mat, left leg is extended out straight. And we're going to come up onto that left side just a little to bring that back into neutral for the twist. Protect the lower back. Right knee coming over to the left. Left hand guiding that right knee over. And the right arm is out 90 degrees to the side. Bend, twisting that head to gaze out over the right fingertips. And breathe. Diving into sensation in your body and your energy. And coming back. Beautiful job. And we're going to move into our happy baby. Let's first bring those knees to the chest for a minute and rock back and forth. Let's grab onto those feet. Bring those knees, pressing those knees down into the armpits, towards the earth. And our baby, feeling that nice stretch. Keeping the breath flowing, rocking back and forth. And moving into spontaneous happy baby, just kicking and playing your feet. We're moving now into any posture that you like, that you may not have had and your body really wanted. Or just moving spontaneously any way that really feels good right now as we prepare for our final samadhi in Savasana. Honoring the body, flowing with the body, being that happy baby. And when you're ready, we're going to put our blanket on us if we like, socks or slippers. Gently resting on our back. We'll go into our little chi movement for a moment. Swiveling those hips in hula. And beginning to speed it up a little bit. And finding that place where we're on our edge, moving those hips, not forcing or pushing, but just challenging ourselves a little bit. And relaxing the movement. Feeling the earth underneath our body, supporting us. And relax the body into the earth even a little deeper. Feel the body become heavier. Fully supported by the earth. Being aware of the entire physical body, 360 degrees. The legs, the arms, the torso, the neck, the head. All the fingers and toes. Bring yourself into the breath, the prana. Sensation, energetic sensation. Honoring all those energy systems in the body, the nadis, the chakras, the vayus. All the meridians throughout the entire body. Bring your awareness to your emotional being. Any thoughts that are arising, just notice that. No judgment, just witnessing with pure love and acceptance. Wherever you are at, pure compassion. Dive in now to concentration, one point of focus, bringing your awareness to your crown chakra. That point on the very top of your head. Allowing all the energy in the Sushumna Nadi spiraling up from the root chakra all the way up and out the crown. Wide open crown chakra. Open to the pure, brilliant light. Releasing your focus on the crown and allow your energy to simply flow into meditation. Letting everything go. Surrendering completely into silent stillness. Samadhi. pure awareness. Everything, nothing. Everywhere, nowhere. Slowly, kindly, and gently coming back. Taking some deep breaths into the belly. Bringing your awareness to the earth below you. Feeling the earth underneath you and that support. Fully present in the body. Beginning to wiggle the fingers and toes. Stretching the arms and legs out. Feeling those muscles. And when you're ready, bring those knees up, feet on the mat, and rolling over to one side or the other. Allowing everything to integrate. And when you're ready, coming up to a seated position. Taking this opportunity now to bring your awareness into the body and scan the inner being. Maybe even notice any shifts or openness or more spaciousness, whatever changes from when you first dove in and scanned your body. May be very subtle, may be very obvious, different every practice. Bring yourself back to that intention that you set at the beginning of practice. And we'll conclude with a chant. See what wants to spontaneously arise tonight. Chanting. Ute amate, ute ama, ute amate ama. Ute amate, ute ama, ute amate ama. Ute mate, ute amate, amate, ute mate, ute ama. Ute mate, ute ba. Ute mate ma, ute ma, ute mate ama. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When I am in that place in me, and you are in that place in you, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for Yin Asana. You can go to ecstaticyoga.studio for more information about our yoga trainings and retreats. I am Grace, and I'm wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day.